Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. In this video, we're going to be working on another Poisson distribution, and we're going to be going over another practice question. So this practice question that we're going to go over is, a customer help desk receives an average of 15 calls per hour. What is the probability that the desk receives exactly 20 calls in an hour? So what we're going to do is we're going to write a program in Python to solve this problem. And so from scipy.stats, we're going to import Poisson. So scipy is Python's scientific library, and stats is a statistical module in scipy. And the Poisson distribution is the distribution that we're going to be using. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the parameters for the Poisson distribution. So lambda underscore equals 15. That's the average number of calls per hour. And then k equals 20. That's the number of calls that we're interested in. And what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the probability of exactly 20 calls. So probability equals Poisson.pmf, and PMF stands for probability mass function, brackets k equals 20, comma, lambda underscore equals 15. And then we're going to print the probability that the help desk receives exactly 20 calls in an hour is 4.18%. So the next question we have is, what is the probability of receiving 12 or fewer calls in an hour? So again, from scipy.stats, we're going to import Poisson, and then we're going to set the parameters of the Poisson distribution. So lambda underscore equals 15, which is the average number of calls in an hour. K equals 12. That's the number of calls that you want to receive in an hour or less. And we're going to calculate the cumulative probability for x is less than or equal to 12. So probability 12 or fewer equals Poisson.cdf. CDF stands for cumulative distribution function, brackets k equals 12, comma, lambda underscore equals 15. And so the probability of receiving 12 or fewer calls in an hour is approximately 26.76%. So we have another question here that is a survival function. Okay, so we're going to import scipy.stats and the Poisson distribution from that. So from scipy.stats, we're going to import Poisson. We're going to set the parameters for the Poisson distribution. So lambda underscore is 15, which is the average number of calls per hour. K equals 18. So you want to receive at least 18 calls per hour. So we're going to calculate the survival function of x is greater than or equal to 18. And so basically there's two ways that you can calculate the survival function. The easiest way to do it is probability at least 18 equals Poisson.sf, which is survival function, brackets k equals 18, comma, lambda underscore equals 15. And then the second way that you can calculate the survival function is prob at least 18 equals 1 minus Poisson.cdf. And CDF is cumulative distribution function, brackets k equals 18, comma, lambda underscore equals 15. And then we print the probability of receiving at least 18 calls in an hour is approximately 18.05%. And then we check it with our 1 minus cumulative distribution function, and that is 18.05% as well. So that concludes this video because we've been talking about the help desk. The next video we're going to be talking about hotel bookings, and I hope that you decide to watch it.